Hey guys, what's up? It's Connor Mitchell from DragonRiderNetwork, and today I'm here talking about Apple's brand new event which introduced the brand new iPad. Now, I am really confused right now because technically they have not given it a name. We don't know whether to call it iPad 3, iPad HD, or just iPad. So today we're going to call it the new device that nobody really knows what it's called, but we're just going to call it iPad 3. I'm sorry, Apple, if this is not correct, but anyway, let's get started. So the new iPad 3 came with a lot of features that we were really expecting at this event. Number one, it came with a new quad-core A5X processor. It will support better gameplay, faster graphics, and more importantly, it supports the display that will be powering the iPad, the brand new Retina display, which has a display size of about 2000 by 1500 pixels roughly. And that is over 1 million pixels more than a high-definition 1080p television set. That is unbelievable. Images are going to look so much more clear and better than they ever did before on the iPad. The new iPad hosts a brand new camera, which is now 5 megapixels and backside illuminated, much like the one in the iPhone 4S. The new iPad has voice dictation. Unfortunately, this is not Siri. This is definitely something very sad in my opinion because I really like Siri in the iPhone 4S and I was really looking forward to seeing it in the iPad. But you know what? There's always next year. 4G LTE is now the big news for the iPad now that it has been partnered up with AT&T and Verizon on their 4G networks, and it has been hosted on a variety of other networks around the world also using 4G. It can also be a personal hotspot of yours if your carrier provides it. 10-hour battery life for the iPad 3 and 9 hours of battery life if you're using 4G. That is unbelievably long compared to the old battery life of 10 hours. Same price point as the old iPad at $499 for a 16 gig, $599 for a 32, and $699 for a 64. No 128, however, which is a little bit disappointing. There are some new apps like iMovie, which can now have a full 1080p feature mode for you to export and edit your videos in. There's now also an iPhoto feature for your iPad, where you can now edit features much like you would in iPhoto or Adobe Photoshop, and you can now just use your finger to do all of the little gestures that you would want to do. Also, something a little bit amazing though is that we did not see a smaller iPad, however we did see the iPad 2 price drop to $399 to now fill the gap between other tablets. Take that, Kindle Fire! Surprisingly though, we also did see a new Apple TV after all of these Apple stores have been suddenly running out of Apple TVs, where it is now 1080p compatible for the television sets that we all know, and it now has a different UI, much like the one on the iOS software. So anyway guys, tell me your thoughts of the iPad 3, or whatever you want to call it, iPad 3, iPad HD, doesn't really matter, and tell me what you think of it. Tell me if you're going to go buy it. I'm definitely going to try and see if I can somehow sneak this giant DSLR into the Apple Store unnoticed. And also tell me your thoughts on the new Apple TV as well. Tell me all of your thoughts on it. Tell me if you're going to buy it. Tell me if you're going to do an unboxing of it. If you are going to do an unboxing of it, message me. We might be able to get something hooked up for you to have it hosted on this channel. So anyway guys, remember to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and be sure to check out the website DragonRiderNetwork.com. Anyway guys, I will catch you at the next video. Talk to you then.